If you haven't already, please go ahead and click on the subscribe button, and while you're at it, click on that little bell too.
What's up everybody, it's me E-Man from E-Man's Movie Reviews. I've been reading a lot of the comments from some of my other videos, and one thing that people continue to bring up is this idea that Thanos might have created two universes or two realities instead of basically wiping half of the population with the snap. So today I'm going to give you my thoughts on that theory and why I don't think it's the case at all. Stay tuned. So from my understanding, the way this two reality universe theory works is that when Thanos did his famous snap, rather than wiping half of all life in the universe, he instead created two different realities or universes where life had been split in half. So all those people who were dusted went to one reality and the other half are in the reality that we know of right now. Now, there are a couple of reasons why I think people think this could be the case. The first reason I think is because people started floating around the idea that Thanos' plan to erase half of the life in the universe was flawed. Rather than dusting half of all of life, people suggested that Thanos should have just made more resources instead. The second reason why I think people started to buy into this theory is because we know that a lot of these characters are going to be brought back to life. This is mainly because we know a lot of the sequel films will be taking place, and that gives people the impression that the deaths in Infinity War are only temporary. Okay, those may or may not be the reason why people started thinking about this two universe theory, so let's just address the theory head on. I've got a couple of reasons why I'm not buying it. First reason is that making two universes will essentially mean that Thanos made additional resources. First of all, the writers and directors have commented on this during the director's commentary on Avengers Infinity War. And I can tell you right now, they're not buying the whole idea of making additional resources. As the directors have said, Thanos came from a world that was overpopulated and suffered as a result. Keep in mind that on Thanos' home planet Titan, he had proposed the idea of randomly killing half of the population as a way to fix their problem of overpopulation and starvation. The people of his planet told him no to an idea that he thought was the only solution. And then he was proven right when that solution wasn't used or acted upon. Thanos has a messianic complex and he's committed to following through with the idea he had many years ago. So in Thanos' mind, he determined that the balance should come from reducing the population rather than increasing the resources. So for this story, Thanos picked addition by subtraction. Making more resources by creating two different realities doesn't add up for this Thanos. Moving on, my second reason for not buying into this two realities theory is that it lessens the stakes. Time and time again, the writers and directors have come out and said that the deaths were real. If they made the deaths not real and instead just transported the populations to another universe or reality, then it would just be pretty cheap. Third reason why this theory isn't holding up is because we have no evidence that Thanos would believe in it. Keep in mind that Thanos has been conquering planets and bringing devastation for a long time already. He's been doing his plan on a small scale, going planet to planet and wiping out half of their populations. It's not like Thanos has been taking people from one planet and putting half of the population on another planet. So the Infinity Stones only allow Thanos to do what he's always been doing, except on a much larger scale. The stones are a faster, more efficient way to follow through with Thanos' original plan to erase half of the population. The last and most fundamental reason why I don't believe in this two reality theory is because it would make Thanos less of a villain. Now, it's no secret that the Thanos we saw in Infinity War isn't the same mad titan that was obsessed with death that we've seen in the comics. This Thanos actually has sympathetic motivations. The writers and directors made this Infinity War movie a Thanos story through his point of view. By doing so, it definitely gave us the audience a bit more perspective into Thanos' character and made him much more complex too. The great Stan Lee has said that the best villains believe that they are heroes. Nevertheless, Thanos is still a villain. He still murders people regardless of how noble he believes his motivations may be. Let's not forget what he's done to his own children. Just ask Nebula whether Thanos is a villain or not. Well, those are my thoughts on why I don't believe Thanos sent half of the life to one reality and the other half to a separate alternate reality. I also don't think that they're all chilling in the Soul Stone either. I believe everyone who was dusted is really dead. So what do you all think? Do you guys think that when Thanos snapped his fingers, he created two different realities and universes and just shipped off half the population to, I don't know, like a destination vacation? Or do you think that Thanos literally killed half of the population in the entire universe? I'm very interested to hear what you all think. Put your comments down below and let's talk about it. That's all I got for today. Thank you very much for joining me. If you got some time, please don't forget to check out some of my other videos. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I've got more videos and reviews to do for you all, and until next time, I'll see you guys later.